According to police, a mass shooting at a tavern in Johannesburg, Soweto township has killed 14 people and left 3 others in critical condition. Police say they are investigating reports that a group of men arrived in a minibus taxi and opened fire on some of the patrons at the bar late Saturday night. Police were on Sunday morning removing the bodies of the deceased and investigating what had led to the mass shooting. The 3 critically injured and 1 other person wounded have been taken to Chris Han Baragwanath Hospital. Gauteng Province Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Elias Mawera said the number of cartridges found on the scene indicated it was a group of people who shot at the patrons. The little known is that people were enjoying the evening when they heard sounds of gunshots and then tried to run. No details have been found of the motive and why the armed men were targeting these people. The shooting in the Soweto bar comes 2 weeks after 21 teenagers were found dead in a tavern in the city of East London. The cause of those deaths has not yet been announced by authorities, but the teens were not shot nor crushed in a stampede, according to officials. Sudanese pro-democracy demonstrators celebrated Saturday the Muslim Feast of Sacrifice in the streets of Khartoum and its suburbs between barricades and graffiti to protest against the military regime in place. The morning prayer of Eid AL Adhur, which marks the end of the pilgrimage to Mecca, Hajj, began Saturday in the streets of the capital and its suburbs as demonstrators began their second week of protests and sit-ins. An imam borrowed the microphone usually used to chant protest slogans to deliver his sermon. The demonstrators intend to continue their protest movement and force the head of the army, Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, to resign, not believing in his recent promises to put in place a civilian government. Pro-democracy groups in Sudan announced on Thursday that they were forming a revolutionary council against Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, refusing his offer of a civilian government. This council will regroup the revolutionary forces under a unified leadership, explained Manal Siam, one of the coordinators of this coalition. On October 25th, Burhan led a coup that derailed the democratic transition, triggering near-weekly protests and prompting major international donors to freeze vital funding amid Sudanese economic crisis. The protests were reignited on June 30th when tens of thousands of people gathered and 9 people were killed, according to medics.